Alright then, mic check, mic check. Alrighty, characters moving, microphones being picked up, chat is chatting, Matthew speaking, everything is going well, alright then. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mattoon Corner. I hope you're all doing well. And by all, I mostly just mean Star. Hey Star. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah. Ups and downs. I do hope everything's going okay today. Who pinged me? Hold on. And oh, birthday. Nice. They fail on me. Oof, that sucks. Laptop issues honestly suck. I find laptop hardware failures to be even worse than like normal computer failures, just because they're hard to fix. You know, there's something like a GPU failure on a laptop. That's honestly really annoying. Like it's still pricey on a PC, but at least you can easily replace it. Not so much on a GPU. Oh well. How's the replacement's doing well, at least. Now then, as you all can see by today's title, we're just gonna be really just working on commissions, Don't really have anything too special. Don't have anything too special to do today, so I'm gonna mostly just spend the night working. So see as far as we can go. Yeah, pretty much. It probably might take me a bit, because it is a somewhat big commission, because it's basically 4 characters and a background. So, it might take a bit. So, let me just make sure everything's open. Ah, wait, I have like 4 references to use for this, so I need to keep them open. Yatta. Messing around with rest when I need to set up my third monitor for streaming sometime. I have a TV and a DisplayPort long DisplayPort cable, so I can connect to my TV. But I haven't really been doing that. It's really only for like if I want to watch like movies on the TV easily, and I don't want to like boot stuff up on my PS4. Oh well. Let me make sure everything's open. Here we go. Characters here, and make sure the window capture's on. There we go. Alright then. I'm also not going to record this just because this is kind of big, and I feel like if I record this, I'd have to chop it up into pieces. The last time that happened, I forgot to record the rest of it, me finishing a piece, so that was a bit embarrassing. Let me just take a sip of water, and we can get to work. Also, I'm going to be testing out a, yeah, hold on. Yeah, the VOD? Yeah, no, but like, I don't like using my VOD videos I don't like using my VODs for my videos. I like to use source recordings where I can. That's the me thing, though. Speaking of, actually, hold on. Nope. Yeah, sure enough. I'm just making sure. I don't like using my VODs. I used it for one speed draw I used recently, because the source recording, I forgot to set the settings on. But I really don't like it if I can choose not to, I won't. I'd rather not. Anyways, I'm also going to be testing out the shortcut remote I got. For context, I've been using like a Joy-Con to basically map all my shortcuts to make it a bit easier for myself. My left-handed Joy-Con, my right-hand drawing. I basically, got a Joy-Con, like a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. I read online, but that was really good. But one annoying thing was just the fact that I had some things mapped to the analog stick. And it was a bit annoying because sometimes, like, one, the Joy-Con started drifting, so that was fun. But also just, like, I had like, something left to, like, left joystick click in, you know? And it was, so sometimes that would take a while to work properly. So I bought myself a 8BitDo micro controller. It's a small controller. It's even smaller than the Joy-Cons, to be honest. I basically was able to map all my shortcuts there. I just had to get used to the smaller form factor and to just find a good way and comfortable way to hold this thing. So if you see me being a bit weird with like all my clicks this time around, that's probably why. Alright, time to get to work. shoot. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the top, the guy in the front, and just work my way down. Also, this is a very, very rough sketch, so basically I'm gonna do this from scratch. And that was really just me thumbnailing a vague idea of how I want it to look. Just because I need to make him look more closer to his ref. He's a big boy. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I tried doing something creative with my shortcuts here, not really working. Yeah. Always be editing. I do like being able to have some of my shortcuts mapped to a D-pad instead of a analog stick. That's honestly a big help. Been up to anything IRL? Not really, if I'm being honest. Still looking for a job. That's been kind of been going all over the place. Going to church. I did go to a picnic a few days ago. That was fun. Just had a little church retreat to the park. That was nice. I need to go out a bit more. Hey, Lily! Happy to have you here. But like, yeah, I haven't really been up to anything like specific or special. Just working as usual, really. Alright then. At least these character designs are simple. Mostly just guys in I have a lot of work I need to do before I go on vacation on Thursday. I'll look at stream. Oh, don't worry. It's always thanks for tuning in general. It means a lot. Yeah. Did I promote this on Twitter yet? Okay, yes I did. Just making sure. Onwards, upward. Onward and upwards. I tried to match the little dot eyes the characters have. I think I tried to do something a bit different here. Hey, Chaos. Welcome, welcome. His name is Brick, the Bruiser. Regardless, I'm basically making a box art for a... I got commissioned to basically do box art for a card game a friend of mine's working on. So I'm drawing the big starter characters, basically. We got Brick, we got Soren, Dante, and Tamara. Like, hold on. I have the rest of them saved here. Yeah, here we go. We got Brick, Dante, Soren, and Tamara. These are basically starter characters for his little card game that he's making. Really excited to see how it goes. Ah, hold on. Not really liking how his torso is coming out. I'm gonna fix this guy's jawline a bit. Alright, hold on. There we go. I was thinking, one thing I'll always be grateful for about these boxing commissions, the character designs are relatively simple. So, like, it's never anything like too complicated. What? What do you mean? Or just short. Yeah, he has the tight clothesline. What else does he have? Yeah, he's pretty much a simple guy. I mean, I don't even need to focus on like his shoes, since he's not. You won't see his feet in this thing. In this image. Key Game Street 6? No, actually. I'm currently working on a commission for someone who's making a card game based on boxers. So this happens to be the first one. This boy's name is Brick. I don't really like how this leg came out. I do need to sit... Yeah, his name's Brick. We got Brick the Bruiser, Dante the Delinquent, Soren the Speedster, and Tamara the Tactician. That's all 4 of them. I don't really like how this leg came out. I'm gonna do some more refining here. His mom freaking hated him. Aw, come on. What's wrong with Brick? This boy's gonna be a brick. Let's hope he's not as dumb as a brick. Yeah, something like that's a bit better. He's a brick house. It's like Hiro's mom naming him Potato. Listen, I'm not the one who made the character. I'm just drawing them. I'm not one to question my clients' naming conventions. This won't be the first commission I've done for them either. Not the ads. Who pinged me? Oh, just a Knieni. Ads. Full of ads. Yeah, still getting used to using this remote, but honestly, it's working pretty well. Still getting a bit used to the small buttons on the side. That's the one that's gonna take the most getting used to. But so far so good. I love it when you get an ad for little gambling and crap you can't buy. Oh boy, don't remind me. Honestly, I wish I could curate the ads that I run here, but honestly, I don't think I have that thing. I think that's like more of a Twitch partner thing. Alright, so is he Prime Sum again? Hey, thank you kindly. Yeah. Once again, still getting used to the things still getting used to the buttons on this remote. So, all right, brick's done. Brick sketch out. Time to get the R2 done. 3 done. Soren's meant to be right here, so may as well do her next. I'm Mac at the reset every month. Hey, thank you kindly. Thank you, Max. Who pinged me? Drink water, take your meds. I mean, it's one of those servers that has like have one of those like automatic like support bots, you know? Hey, let me make. Hey, it's fine. Soren's next. Did you get draw biggest status? Hey, nothing's stopping you. It all starts with a pencil. Just one pencil is all you need. Never say you don't know how to draw. Everyone knows how to draw. Some people have just drawn for longer, and sometimes it comes more natural to others. Everyone can draw. Just gotta give it a try. That could happen to my house on fire. It happens. I remember my first time drawing. It was terrible. You draw a lot back in high school. Yeah, Cass, you should draw more. I know you can draw if you put more effort into it, man. Come on. Don't make me come over there, Anthony. As long as I don't know where to start to get the motivation, but pencil down, run out of ideas. Honestly, man, the one thing I can really say about that is just like, draw what you like. You're a big fighting game guy, so try drawing some fighting game characters. Maybe like draw like concepts of a fighting game of your own, you know? Just start with what you know you like. From there you go. I started by drawing, when I first really started taking drawing seriously, I was just drawing Fairy Tail and Smash Bros. You tried for the sound effect. At least you tried. Like you say it as a joke, but genuinely, just trying is honestly more than enough. Because if you try one day, try again the next. Then you try again the next, and then you try again the next, and then you try again the next. That's all it goes. Just keep trying. That's my game player mood. Like, it's like that let's go gambling memes we're going around. Both for the Street Fighter 6 one and the drawing one. Let's go gambling! Ah, dang it! Ah, dang it! Ah, dang it! Why is this? Oh, wrong button. Like I said, again, this controller is still small. I'm still getting used to the button placements I have on it. Why does this thing look... Something about the way his neck is connected to his head feels weird to me. Hold on. Yeah, that looks a bit more natural. In all fairness, when I did draw, I wouldn't trace, but I would look at pictures from... Oh, that's normal. Yeah, that's completely normal. Don't worry. That's literally just you eyeballing and tracing. Look, here's the thing. Artist has a big thing about tracing. If you trace a drawing you like online, and you're upfront that you are very upfront that you trace it. You completely say don't take credit for yourself. And sometimes you don't even have to post. Just keep it to yourself. There's absolutely nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong in tracing a drawing if you want to understand how to make it yourself, like sketch on top of it even. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's how you learn. Like, some people just trace photos to understand things. You can do that with art, too. Obviously, you don't take credit for it as your own. Obviously, that's not what you're supposed to do. But there's nothing wrong with tracing a reference. What do you use to draw? I use a tablet. I have a sketch tablet. I have a drawing tablet. I use what's it called? A Huion Canvas Pro 13. Okay, yeah, it's a bit better. I think his head, some things about the neck and the head was just not clicking with me super well. Oh well, that's a lot better. Hey Vinicius, hope you're doing well. Remember Blow was when I got bed bugs and they were drawing in my notebook and for them all out. Yeah, 30 notebook will do the draws I did. Ah, that sucks. Losing old notebooks and drawings honestly sucks. I've been there more times than I can count. Yeah, it sucks, man. Sorry you had to go for that. Centering them a bit better. There we go. Ooh, ping me. Oh. Ooh, I like this. Alright, back to work. Ah. Da, yada, da. Oh yeah, she has like little lightning bolts on her. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Magic missile! Magic missile! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Magic missile! I hate how I love that joke so much. I'm just missing her hair. Oh wait, she has like a little, I'm drawing her feet, but I can still draw like her... She has like bandaged socks down here. I'm missing her hair. Alright, hold on. So, start from here. Start from the bottom of her thing. Go down. Up. Down. Okay. So let me do her hair as is, then I'll do that thing. Alright, hold on. I'm really liking how her hair is coming out. There we go. Alright, that's 2 down. 2 down, 2 to go. Let's see here. Something about bricks still just feels off to me. I think his head a bit bigger. There we go. Ace Horn just a bit bigger in general. Yeah, there we go. Except Dante. This one was very much a very rough sketch, so gonna just guess you do another rough. Dante pretty much looks fun. Looks like a good old rough boy. So it'll be fun. Again, something about... I don't know if this is probably just a me thing. Brick's head just feels weird to me. Hold on. I'm going to... just... Ah. Oop. So I like how his face looks. I just really think of his head. Wow, that one line already made things much cleaner. That's a lot better. Sorry if my perfectionism was showing there. I just really want to make this look good. Especially because this guy did really... This guy, the guy who commissioned this from me essentially paid off my credit card, so I can't really complain. This guy was a really big help, so I'm happy to try to do my best for it, you know? Like, generally, like, I'll never forget when it happened. Out of random, this one guy basically asked me, "Hey, are your sketch commissions open?" Because at the time I was doing that one credit card fund sketch commission thing, you know. I said, "Yeah, you basically just pay whatever amount you want, and I'll do you a quick sketch." And he said, "How much do you need for your credit card?" I just pay all of it. I said, "Well, there's still like 150. There's still like 150 to 250 to it's still like basically 100, 200 up to $200 left essentially." But you don't need to do all that, just do it. And when I blinked, suddenly I had like $200 in my was donated to my Ko-fi. I was just like, what is happening? Genuinely, it was surreal. Now, obviously, when it happened, I was very skeptical. A stranger on the internet just randomly deciding to donate someone $200 to pay off their credit card. I never even saw this person before, but now obviously it raised an eyebrow. But after a while, we just started talking, and quite honestly, they were legit. They've even worked with some YouTubers I've watched in the past. For example, some of their art is in RecD's what's called the Amazing Digital Circus video. That was very funny. I don't know, it was just kind of surreal in hindsight how things worked out. Anyway, back to Dante. I clean up brick. Ah, wait a minute. Man, always something I see. A little design detail I gotta get right. This is why my commissions take a while sometimes. I like to think I'm generally a bit fast in my art, especially my commissions. But every now and then, it can sometimes feel like I'm way too slow. Nope. My bad. Hmm. What's up, sir? like this Dante guy. I would think of all the designs, I think he's my favorite. Like, it reminds me of Peter, and he's an OC I really need to draw again. If you read my webcomic, you know who he is. Like the boss, that boss guy. Am I gonna be doing art fight event this year? Not really. I did art fight in like 2 years, but I decided not to stop doing art fight. Mostly just because well, one, I was very busy with that one big game project I was involved in, and two, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I just don't really click very well with art fight. I like doing. If I were to draw my friends OC, I'd rather just draw them whenever, you know. That's something I've already been doing lately. Some of my friend OC pieces, you know, my mutual OC pieces. What was that? I just heard a buzzing sound. Huh, odd. Like, yeah, I'm not really gonna be doing art fight this year. To quote what I said to a friend of mine before, I'm not doing art fight because I'm always at war. da, yada da. Ooh, ping me. Hey, back to work. Right, so far so good. That's 3 down, just 2 more to go. And maybe move Soren a bit to the middle down here. That's good. Man, Brick, what is it about Brick that just doesn't really click with me? Something about this just isn't working for me. You've all seen me go back to this this guy like a dozen times at this point. Man. That's better. What? Screw it. He's just gonna select all of his face. Cut. And then start from scratch. Dang it.
Get dunked.
Ah. I got hit by a skeleton. Pain. I still get notifications for that skirt doodle I did. I was not expecting that to blow up that way, genuinely. Where was I? Okay, back to this. I suggest some tunes to you. Oh, sure. I'm always happy to get more songs. The last songs I added to my playlist was the Ape Escape theme. So, were a few Ape Escape 3 songs. Alrighty, I think I'm finally satisfied with this. Let me just, I'll ping you the links to them. To you. I guess Discord server. Okay, that's fair. Don't worry. I swear to God, Brick, you're making these things much more complicated than it should be. Alright, that works. Yeah, that took much longer than it should have. Dante, sketch. Now we're just missing Tamara. Let's see if we can get to lining 2 of the characters at least by the end of the stream. It's already been an hour 45 minutes, so I think I have time to sketch out one more and at least do line art. At least Brick and Soren. They'd be the ones I'd be able to do fastest. Maybe Dante. Maybe do left and right. We'll see. There you go. Yeah, I see it. Let me give it a look. Let me give it a look-see. Okay, Under Night, not bad. Yokai Watch. Venerable Forest, Star Ocean. Osvine. Oh! Hey, from the Prime. Hold on. Ooh, I like this one. Right, there was one Pumpkin Prime song I wanted to get, but I forgot to. And then I also got the Apescape 3 version of it, so it felt a bit redundant. The Slingshot version, but the Prime version. It's in Apescape 3 as the Wild West Town theme. That one was much more like mellow, but the Prime version is basically much more upbeat, much more hectic. You know, I really like that version though. Slingshot, oh yeah, Slingshot is very good. Da 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 da. Ooh, oh boy. Honestly, Pumpkin Primed is one I don't really have much experience with, just because I didn't have it on a PS2, and for the longest time, it was a game that you were not able to emulate. It had very poor compatibility on PCSX2. So for the longest time, I just couldn't play it. So now that I'm an adult though, and now that the PCSX2 has evolved quite a lot, and now that I have a better rig for emulation in general, Pumpkin Prime has perfect compatibility now. So I've been tempted to like give the story to give it a look, try again. I mess around with it a little bit. It's obviously a party game. I can tell why like the reviews for it weren't like super high, but like I 100% understand it's one of those games that like if you grew up playing it, it's probably like one of the best games ever for you, you know? That's what I'm expecting at least. Make her shorter. The part of reinforcing it has just combo attack skill ceiling. Ooh. My personal favorite Ape Escape game is still probably going to be Ape Escape 3, for a variety of reasons. One, I find the boss fights much more enticing than Ape Escape 2. The first Ape Escape barely had boss fights. Ape Escape 2 tried, but honestly, Ape Escape 3 boss is much better. What else? The transformations were really fun. I like how the monkeys could actually take your stuff and use them against you. It wasn't always consistent, obviously, but like it was very fun gimmicks and ideas. I don't know, Ape Escape 2 is still probably my personal favorite. Ape Escape 3, not 2. 3. What it sucked was that Ape Escape 3 was also considered low compatibility on PCS XT, so I couldn't emulate that again either. But I do remember having a lot of memories playing the game when I got it from Blockbuster once. I loved it. I love like 2's US cast is just a Pokemon crew. That is very funny. Honestly, that was a good one. Yes. Like I remember playing 2. I was stuck on the Monkey White boss fight. I remember that distinctly. I couldn't beat White Monkey in 2 when I first played it. Now I did go back and I bought it, and I bought the version on PS4, the one that's like obviously it's a European version, so it's a bit different. Not bad, obviously, but has the original. But it has the original the European voice cast instead of the American ones, which is a bit sad, but you know it's still the same game. Neo Game 3. Honestly, the bosses were much better in Ape Escape 3, in my opinion. That, and I also prefer Spectre's voice in 3, at least his English voice actor. Like, I can't see... Spectre with a deep voice just doesn't work for me. I like Spectre with that, like, more childish... voice almost. Because, like, Spectre at the end of the day, he's a brat. He's basically a brat throwing a temper tantrum. Even though he has a bit of, like... Humanity's not right, like, compassion, obviously. Like, in the first game, he was worried about the monkey trainer. He has compassion. But he's just acting out, you know? Like, I don't blame him. I think out of everyone, the only one who did, like... According to, like, the lore, the only person who, like, really treated him well was the monkey trainer. So, like, he's the only person who, like, who treated Spectre with a bit of respect. Monkey Yellow fight. Yeah, the Monkey Yellow fight was bananas. See what I did there? Yeah. I want to draw. I do want to draw some Ape Escape fan art, though. When I was a kid, I actually had the biggest crush on Yumi from Ape Escape 3. No reason why it's probably one of my favorite ones. I just really liked Yumi's design in that game. I did play the game as K, though, to be honest, because, you know, I felt like I was always more comfortable playing the boys than the girls. Even though later I found out that Yumi is basically the easy mode, since certain things play. Bro, Yell shoots shurikens out of his nips. I can't unsee that. I don't care. It's fun. It's stupid. It's silly. Ape Escape. I miss Ape Escape. We need more Yellow Monkey. I want to see just how worse they make him. First game he was a sumo wrestler. Second game he was a ninja. Let's make him a samurai next time. Let's have him popping out of his samurai armor. He can't even fit in it. Let's make him a freaking samurai. That's gonna be awesome. Ape Escape deserves more love, man. I might do an Ape Escape play. What'll be even more insane? I should do like an Ape Escape marathon again. I'll have to emulate Ape Escape 1. I would use the PS4 version, but because I'm in Europe, I sadly have the version of, the PS1 games in Europe are still the only ones, are still just the weird, like, 50 hertz ones. So the frame rate is just odd, and it honestly hurts my brain, hurts my eyes looking at it. Like, I can play 30 FPS games. The problem with the European PS1 games is that they're not 30 FPS. They're broken. Their frame rate is generally just all over the place. Well, it's probably high profile. I actually don't know the voice cast, to be honest. I liked about Present Prime. I like the idea of the, like, I do like the expanding the cast, and I'm actually mutuals with a guy who's been working on an English patch of Million Monkeys. That's a game I'm genuinely upset never came to the West. I miss Ape Escape. I hope we get a new game eventually. Come on, Sony, you're sitting on a whole bunch of beloved platforming icons. I'm happy we're getting Astrobot, but man, give us more. I also like how Pumpkin Prime remembered that Cassie exists. Like, Cassie was just a funny little like AI in the first game, and suddenly she's there in Pumpkin Prime. She wasn't in any of the other games. She's just there. Just one in there. That was fun. Spike's voiced by Barbara Gordon, Laharl, Laharl, Sandy Fox, Flan, Princess Philly, Jake's voiced by Derek Stephen Price, Ipmon, Fuyuhiko. It's not his voiced by Wendy Lee, but I don't talk her much for now. Unexpected voice by Christian Freeman. Oh wow, that's a surprising voice cast. Yeah, probably not best not to talk about Wendy, sadly. Always sucks when a voice actor you admire turns out to be terrible. Actually, I did remember playing the game, playing a bit. I did think Spike's voice was I did recognize Spike's voice from somewhere. I didn't realize it was Laharl. I love this guy, so that's honestly a pleasant surprise. No, I didn't even realize Spectre was in the game. I knew he was, but like, it's just kind of funny because like he's only in the story, so I got confused for a second. Here's the boss characters. Christian Freeman. Yeah, like Crispin. I love Crispin's work especially. I'm pretty sure he's the voice of the professor in the new Pokemon anime. That's really cool. I think it's Crispin at least. Yeah, he's free. He's a freed. Yeah, that's it. The dark version of themselves. Yeah. I remember seeing all this when I was younger. So like I knew these things happened, and a lot of those things like existed. Like I said, I just hadn't played like the game proper myself, you know. I do remember seeing the fact that Spectre was so. Oof. Oh god, I choked there. Hold on. Need the water, I guess. I remember as a kid watching the cutscene of like Spectre finally building his like Goliath mech with functioning legs. He finally built the Goliath Milk with functioning legs, and then for his last boss, he replaces the legs with a giant battleship. I just remember seeing that was just very funny. Like, he was so proud. They make a big deal. Oh my god, it's a Goliath with legs. I can't believe it. This is a marvel of science. Psych, it's a giant war machine now. I gotta restart this. Like these IRL players, a 10-year-old minor. I didn't know that. I don't have much experience with dot hack. Like, I've heard of it. It's always been in my peripheral vision, but I have no idea what like the actual thing really works as. You know. Ooh, ping me. Like Jake's bike in Punton Prime. Yeah, the bike was cool. Honestly, I don't even see why he turned evil again. Everybody wants more reps for his faction. Yeah, that's understandable, to be honest. Did it again? Ding. Alright, let me check. Hold on. Let me check in a bit. Hold on. See what we got. Mad Red Dead. I've been meaning to look into that one. Polaroid Pete. Hey, Spark. And Omega Strikers. Omega Strikers. That was a fun one. I played a bit of Omega Strikers. I was a bit sad to see the support go down super quick. But I was also happy to see that they're interested in doing more with the IP in general. That was nice. Shinkaba Korokyu Seek and Destroy as its located name. Understandable. The only reason I didn't say it was I could not understand the title. My bad. There's one on the door. Just go open the door. And title of the game. Yeah, there's the English title on the box art. The tiny yellow text on the bottom left corner of the giant blue text. How was I going to see that? Yeah. Alright, now for her hair. Layer for this. Like, sorry, man. Sometimes it's like I'm not. I like to think I'm a bit more perceptive, but sometimes it's kind of hard to see these things. What? Oh, okay. Oh, she didn't have the key, that's why. I mean, Dad has the key, doesn't he?
She didn't realize it was in her hands. She was playing.
And she's tired. No, when have I bought around then? That's fair. That's another game that's like been on my bucket list. It's a game I want to try out, but I haven't really had that. I just haven't really had much time to pick it up yet, you know? Time or money. Because I only have so much. Right now, the characters are pretty much done. So I'm going to be sending this to the commissioner, see if they like, while I chip away at the background. Nope. Copy all of this. Hold on. Yata-da, yata-da. Back on the commission grind. Yeah, alright, back to work. So, okay, here's what I'll do. So effectively, I want to make like a big, like a mob of like gray faces here, basically. So here's what I'm gonna do. I already roughed out things. I'm gonna refine this just a little bit. Of a few circles, essentially. New Inside Out 2 clips. I saw the one of that one Lance character, the Final Fantasy VII, the Cloud XP. It was fine. Honestly, I haven't really been like connected with Disney for a while now. The last Disney trailer I saw that I kind of liked was Moana 2. That's because I liked the first movie. I have absolutely no expectations for the sequel. Enjoy Finding Snap. I did see that one, yeah. Delusional? Of course I'm delusional. Yeah, pretty much just pure unadulterated joy. Of course he's gonna be kind of tired in the head. This one be like a dark gray. Yeah. I don't know. This looks a bit weak. Never mind. Never been really good with this like whole like silhouette with masses thing. Never been very good with like this whole like massive like a mass like silhouette of characters in the background, that kind of stuff. Hold on. Yeah. They're about to snap a asshole's neck. Yeah, it's fair. Always fun to see the character. Hold on, the commissioner asking for a few revisions. What's up? Is he Louis antithetical? Oh, don't get me started. That stupid that interview was absolutely stupid. Here's the thing. I'm gonna try to divide it into like two layers. One like a foreground and a background of like silhouettes, basically. It gently pissed me off. Oh, same here. Don't worry, man. It was stupid. Oh, okay. I misunderstood something then. I gotta do some tweaks then. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do a massive tweak after this. So. Okay, so the little thing I had to do. So I'll do the simple one first, just because, well, it's simple. I gotta tweak the 2 things he asked for. The first, I gotta clean up this clean up the bandages here, just because I make them look a bit more like bandages, you know. Ah. Yeah, that's the first thing I cleaned up. Just make it a bit better. I actually clean it up, cleaning up here and there. Now for the second part. I realized something. Ladies and gentlemen, I made a small mistake. This character here, Soren. This one over here. This is a boy. I drew him as a girl. God dang it. I fell for the femboy. God dang it. I thought it was a girl. Ah, man. It's fine. It's not a girl, it's a femboy. It's a twink. Dang it. Let it be a speedster, though. God, it's another blonde speedster. Are you kidding me? So it's fine. It's fine. It shouldn't be too hard to fix, to be honest. Realistically, I just need to tweak the tank top and the tank top and the lashes. So shouldn't be too bad. Not blonde nor is my Sona. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about Matthew. Matthew Starcutter. God, the lashes really is just how I draw girls. Taking the lashes off genuinely makes the character look different. Okay, I gotta rethink how I'm gonna do this. Sorry, Soren, no titty rights for you. Your titty license has been revoked. Wait, huh? I just came. Oh, Soren, it's time for your top surgery. Gas, please. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yes, I drew this character as a girl. For context, Chaos. I drew him as a girl because I thought it was a girl. Like, look at this character. It looks like it's a girl. The character is designed. No, he's a twink. He's a femboy. Oh, I was so confused. At least a simple tweak. Thank God it's in this. Thank God I sent this to the commissioner. To the commissioner. Because if I had lined this before he told me, Jesus Christ, that would have been so much more work. This is why you send your works in progress, folks. Chaos, you're the exception. Sometimes I just finish a commission because I know you well. Yeah, no. There we go. Well, really just taking away the lashes and the boobs, he generally looks like a boy. Like, even when I do ask for the whip, you forget. Hey! I'm sorry if the creativity just flows through me. Sometimes. Yes, sometimes. Come on. Work with me here, man. God, that was hilarious. The fact that I actually drew the... I was not expecting this. Well, it works out in the end anyways. True. You commissioned me for a reason. I know what I'm doing. For the most part. Yeah, alright then. Alright, with that, it is 9:52. We have been streaming. We have been streaming for about 2.5 hours, so more like 2 hours and 20 minutes. 40 minutes then. I think I have time to line one of them. I think I'm gonna line Brick because he is the protagonist, essentially. Well, they're all the protagonists, but like Brick is like the poster child, so I think I'm gonna line him at least. By the time I'm done, we'll probably be ending for the night. So, you know. Good, because Brick for some reason was not cooperating with me to get his design right, particularly his head. And I'm finally happy with it now, but Jesus Christ, the amount of times I went back to work on him, that was not fun. Yeah. Alright, back to work. Name of the line art. Yada yada. Hmm. Okay, hold on. So one thing I've noticed that sometimes when I draw in like 4K even, feels like sometimes doing line art for some stuff like that's not this thing. Cause like I draw characters filling up the entire screen, so drawing a character not filling that feels a bit weird. So I'm gonna change the image resolution a bit. I was like height 3000. So 3050. Probably feel a bit better for me to line. Yeah, this feels much better. It's a very small thing, but because like when you have a 4K image, it doesn't help that most of my canvases end up being larger than 4K in general, at least in some direction. Still getting used to the buttons on this thing. Because of the way this controller is set up, obviously, like, it doesn't have, like, the buttons on top like the Joy-Cons had, so using this thing as a shortcut remote is still gonna take some getting used to. Ooh, DM me. My bad, just sending out messages. And media talk. Okay. DA Subatomic Supernova, I know that one. Pretty ass stories, not bad. Ooh, Ninja Star Pop. That was a good one. Another Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, ah, that's a good one. Tales of Innocence R, OST, seems like. Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. Huh, neat. I like the design of the girl in the middle. I'm assuming it's a girl, isn't it? And the very bottom one, Tales of Innocence, the on a thumbnail. Ilya? Neat. Kind of main heroines at a ponytail series is a rough, impulsive heroine. That's nice. Always nice to have a character break the mold a little bit, you know? Nope. Hey, 16 years old, just find that world, she's living world torn. That makes sense. Oh wait, New Star Pop 2, I said official remix version of Crack. Oh, nice. I'll have to give it a listen. Have Dancer to win. Oh, 100%. Capcom's songs, music is always great. Yes, it took a while for the Street Fighter 6 soundtrack to grow on me, but I do like it. I do like how all the remakes come out. I still do wish there was like more of a, like the themes of Street Fighter 6 had more of an identifiable melody, you know? Ironically, I think that's why one of the what some people consider to be one of the worst songs of the Street Fighter 6 of the Street Fighter 6 soundtrack is actually one of my favorites. Cause here's the thing, I actually really love JP's theme, and people hate JP's theme for a lot of reasons. It sounds a bit funky, and it was overused for the Capcom Cup, like genuinely. But I really like JP's theme, because at least it has a melody I can follow in my head a lot better compared to some of the others. That's 100% a me thing, though. Like, I understand I'm a bit weird. Kimberly's easy to identify. Eh. It's been a while since I've heard Kimberly's theme, if I'm being honest. So I can't really comment on that. Yeah. Pushing for a generation of here for a next generation of series face end. Honestly, I think they did it this time. They did try something that was Street Fighter 3 of Alex. It didn't really work, sadly. I do think they did a pretty good job with Luke, Jamie, and Kimberly. Connecting Kimberly to Bison to JP, I mean, made sense because she is meant to be like the next female of fighting games in Chun-Li's place essentially. So it makes sense they want her to connect her to the villain while Luke and Jamie have their own thing. Oh yeah, 100%. I'd also argue that the Bison being amnesiac, they 100% have the chance to basically give him, not really like a redemption arc, but just have him be like essentially a wandering warrior, the same vein of Ryu and Akuma, and maybe even almost Sage-like. That honestly sounds really cool. But honestly, I think I'm enjoying JP as a villain more than Bison, because JP, well, for him being the financial accountant, the accountant for Shadaloo, is very funny. First of all, just the idea that a new villain is literally Shadaloo's taxman. Aside from that, like, JP's just cool. I like how he's like, he has the sadistic tendencies, but he's also just like, I will beat you into death, as like a gentleman. I really liked watching a JP's arcade ending where he's just sitting on his throne and he's like, Bison had a tendency to do these big tournaments. They're completely he just goes like, they make absolutely no sense. They're stupid. These make absolutely no sense from an actual practical perspective. And yet, then it shows him just surrounded by bodies going, I see the appeal, and then him just laughing maniacally. He's a very, very fun villain. I'm very excited to see what they do with him. I will say, Street Fighter has a very weird issue where they struggle to, like, progress any of the character stories. Because here's the thing, Street Fighter 6 is now canonically the latest part in the Street Fighter timeline. So I was kind of hoping their stories would, like, progress a bit more, you know? Also, you notice how Bison's particle effects are bluer? From what in SF6, I did actually notice that. I mentioned that in a tweet I did. Like I said, blue in, like, most Japanese games, blue is usually a symbol of good. The way this is like a palish blue, though. Like a palish blue. Some people say it's probably soul power. The most comparable thing we've seen in Street Fighter would probably be Ryu's Power of Nothingness in Street Fighter 5. I generally believe that this Bison has all the capabilities of the evil Psycho Power, but because he's amnesiac, more than likely he's a doll who essentially awoke without a soul to an extent, you know, or at the very least a soul that's not like all there, you know. So he has Bison's violent tendencies, but he doesn't have any of his drive to, like, be the ruler of the world, you know? That's how I see it, at least. Yeah, honestly, Bison looks the coolest he's ever been, in my opinion. Because Bison's as a design was never, like, really super interesting to me. He looked like a Nazi parody, which I know that was kind of the point. Like, his name in the FGC is literally Dictator because the whole thing they have with Bison, Vega, and Balrog, where all their names in Japanese and English are all mixed up. Yeah, fun fact in those Street Fighter fans, Bison is named Vega in Japanese, Vega is named Balrog, and Balrog is M. Bison. Because, again, Balrog is meant to be a Mike Tyson parody. So, you know, they named him Mike Bison. But they didn't want to do that. I don't think they had permission to do that, because I think Nintendo had the license for Mike Tyson, and they didn't want to cause legal action. So they swapped the names around in the US. I think it was Nintendo. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure if this is when Punch-Out came out or not. Yeah. Now, the one thing I'm excited the most for Street Fighter 6, though, Terry Bogard. Oh my god, how are you going to look? How are you going to play? Sweet baby Jesus, please let me do Buster Wolf on Akuma. Let me Buster Wolf Akuma. I swear to God. Are you okay? Buster Wolf! God, is he gonna have his voice? Is his English voice actor gonna be the same one they got for City of the Wolves for the new Fatal Fury game? I'm assuming yes. Yes, it would be kind of weird if he had two new English voice actors. Find Terry in his natural habitat. Oh, Cass, you have no idea how right you are. SNK, SNK is genuine. I'm so happy to see SNK doing better now. I'm so happy to see people recognize Terry again. I am so happy. About the announcement, no point hiding it. Well, I suppose, but yeah, I guess. Well, we'll see. I'm hoping he gets to voice him. Mostly because I'm not entirely sold on the English Terry voice. I guess because I'm so used to his Japanese one. Because, like, I can tell the English voice is doing a deeper version of his voice, which probably fits City of the Wolves, the bomber jacket. Like, I'm just thinking, you know. Also, 100% Terry's costume too is gonna be the bomber jacket. It is going to be the bomber jacket. There's no other cost. There's nothing else it could be. The bomber jacket is his most recognizable. Is one of his best designs. If it's not the bomber jacket, we riot. But also, yes, Mai. Oh boy. In our defense, in the artwork, she does look to be less endowed. So, like, they probably know, but, like, at the same time, they have to tone it down for the sake. But Jesus Christ, RE Engine Mai is gonna be very funny. This line is taking me longer than I expected. Oh boy. We've had no chats on the YouTube side. It's not the first time it's happened, just kind of funny. I'm glad Mai and Terry together this time. Same here, to be honest. In my opinion, Mai and Terry are probably the most recognizable SNK characters. Terry as being the Mr. SNK, essentially. He's basically SNK's Ryu, and I mean that in the most... like, okay, they have literally their own version of Ryu with Ryo. But, like, Terry is basically Mr. SNK, you know? And Mai, everyone loves her because... I mean, look at her. It's not hard to see why. And once again, her KOF 13 sprite... that is... KOF 13... Her KOF 13 sprite genuinely activates so many neurons. It is genuinely surreal. The amount of jiggle they gave that one woman in those sprites. Wow. It is a genuine masterpiece. It is a work of art. And I'm not saying that as Retro put it, booba. Yes, 100%. I also understood like why they would put man, I understand why Sakurai probably didn't put her in Smash. It probably, like, to be honest, it probably wasn't Sakurai's final decision. He probably wanted to put her in, but probably it was like, because the game was already rated T. Rated, like, actually not even rated T, it's like rated E10 and up. That would genuinely probably raise the age rating of the game. But Bayonetta and Pip are right there. Okay, but again, they censored both of them heavily. Like, yes, Bayonetta is, like, in her game, she gets all naked and sexy and everything. In Smash Bros, she only really loses the bottom of her pants. Like, I've analyzed her animations. The only thing that she loses is, like, the bottom of her pants and her sleeves. She doesn't lose anything else. In Pyra and Mythra, they specifically covered up their thighs. The problem with Mai is that there's no other design for her that covers anything. And if he covered anything, people would be furious. There's no winning in there. There is no winning in this situation. Mai is genuinely uncensorable. I will say it did give us the good boys and girls meme for a bit, so that was funny. Mai is a good girl though. embracing guest fighters. This is a very interesting case because Street Fighter has had guests in terms of like from different franchises, but they're always inside the internal company, you know, like different Capcom properties. Yeah, you know. Because, like, technically speaking, like, Cody and Guy were all guest characters. Abigail was a guest character. Etc, etc. This is the first time someone outside of Capcom... Yeah, Kira, she was Rival Schools. But that's actually kind of, like, even going full circle, because Sakura was in Rival Schools. So, like, it was always, like, that was Street Fighter being a guest character in another franchise. I did find it very funny how one of Akira's V triggers was just her big brother coming down from the sky. That was very funny. Gee, Akira, what's your assist? Brother time. He just falls from the sky. I do kind of wish that the Akuma got to have that one concept where he, like, taking care of a baby, you know? I really wish he got to keep that concept. For those of you who don't know, Akuma was one of the concepts for Akuma in Street Fighter V was that he was going to be taking care of, like, a baby, like a genuine child. It would be like a wolf and cub situation, you know? Like, one of his V triggers, he would put the kid to sleep, and he'd get a buff because he wouldn't have to worry about taking care of the kid for a bit. It was very funny. Capcom looked back on it going like, what were we thinking, guys? When I look at it like, no, think about that again. It sounds cool. That sounds cool. That's one way to humanize Akuma better. And to be honest, what they're doing in Street Fighter 6, they are humanizing Akuma. Like it almost like Akuma is slowly realizing that Ryu is moving past him, essentially. Ryu doesn't want to fight him to the death. He just wants a good fight with him. Also, I like the idea that, like, this is like an old theory of like Akuma actually being Ryu's dad. That's a very old theory. I'm not sure if it's confirmed yet or not. Like, if that is the case, I feel like it honestly makes the whole thing come full circle. What? And like my little brother mentioned here is Shura. Like, because like, yeah, obviously they're making Akuma take a lot of inspiration from Buddhism, demons and stuff. Like, they already were doing some demon stuff like Oni in Street Fighter 4. That kind of stuff. Where like he's already taking inspiration from Japanese demons. So tying him to like Buddhism is also a pretty good natural evolution of that. Seeing as Japan has a long history of Buddhism, essentially Buddhist evangelism, if that makes sense. Like, Buddhism is a big thing in Japan. I think it's probably the second largest religion compared to thing. Like, watching Akuma's arcade mode, I immediately recognized what he was doing because I played a bit of Sekiro, but my little brother got most of the endings. He got all of them, right? My little brother basically got all of the endings, and I've watched people play it. Sekiro effectively touches on Buddhism a lot. And I recognize what he was doing. He was carving Buddhas. In Buddhism, when you carve a Buddha, it's a sense of atonement, you know? Akuma finally decides to take a step back and lightens up. Here's the thing is, it's still gonna take a while for him to lighten up, obviously. But I am curious to see if they do anything if they do touch on Akuma's thing with Eliza, with Elena, because Elena is canonically Akuma's only friend. Like, Elena has genuinely befriended Akuma. So I'm very interested to see if they decide to continue his story when she comes out, like have her like meeting Akuma and trying to get him to, well, not to well humanize him more, you know. God, can you imagine the Akuma Ryu team up to take down JP? That would be awesome. That's actually a very, very funny thing. In the Street Fighter, in the Street Fighter 5 story mode, where Akuma beat Bison, like that story mode is very weird. But at the same time, like, why did Ryu specifically have to be the one to do it? You know, like that's one thing I've never really understood about Street Fighter. Who's even considered a villain? Who's considered a hero? For a while, the longest time, Zangief was actually considered a villain, and then he's not anymore. I'm very confused. Like in the original OVA, Zangief was a villain. In Wreck-It Ralph, he's considered a villain. It's kind of hilarious that Akuma's barely been over a month around and Bison following suit afterwards. Yeah, that's a very small release window. I'm not complaining. More characters is always a good thing, but like yeah, that's surprisingly fast. I will say I am a bit sad because I saw an artist I really admire effectively have a breakdown over like the season pass. It's an artist you've probably seen around on Twitter, known for drawing a lot of Menat and Jury fan art, and they were very, very annoyed that Menat was not in the next season, and they basically had like a massive meltdown. They literally shot themselves in the foot. They ruined all chance of them ever working with Capcom in the future. And I was just like, dude, calm down. Yeah. All that over a character in a video game. I'll never understand people who do that, especially when you have a company you enjoy, you know? You love. A franchise you love. I still don't know why some people... Like, I get it. Not everyone... I have the same issue with Smash Bros, to be honest. When a character in Smash Bros is introduced, or a guest character in a game series that not everyone was like super in love with, but the people who do like that character, who do like that franchise, are so happy. But the people who but then there are just people who act like it's absolute garbage. People who act like that are entitlement. Honestly, they can go take a hike. It's sickening. Exactly. Like, here's the thing. I'm gonna be very honest. I'm not the biggest Banjo-Kazooie fan. I've played Banjo-Kazooie. I've never beaten it. They're fine games. I was never really super into them myself, you know? Probably because I didn't really grow up with them, so I find it hard to catch the whimsy of them. Like, they're still very fun, but I do like them. But like, I'm not one who, like, I didn't go around complaining people got Banjo, and he deserved to be in. Like, man. Like, I love Fire Emblem. I even love Fire Emblem Three Houses. And Byleth being in the game was honestly very stupid to me. But someone was probably over the moon when they got added. I'm just glad Elena's the first SF3 up in early one SF6 life cycle of that. Yeah, only season 2. I predict Street Fighter 5 will probably get 5 seasons. I feel like this kind of game that could probably get 5 seasons worth of DLC. Either 5, at lowest 4. I'd be very surprised if it only got 4 seasons. Especially because of how Capcom structures their game releases, you know? Instead of like, they'll probably launch like champion editions of the games, and each one will basically have a season pass with it, you know? Some of the SSB use Sora Sultan. Come on. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Sora absolutely deserved to be in Smash Bros. And quite frankly, he was a licensing nightmare. Like, man, look, I want Crash Bandicoot 2. I want Spyro the Dragon. Heck, one of my wacky picks for Smash Bros. Is Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I'm not, like, genuinely. Sora deserves to be in it, even if you don't like him. He still 100% deserved to be in this game. He was the most requested character of all time. I felt the same thing. I felt the same way when Hero and Terry were added to Smash Bros. Just because they don't have the biggest impact in America does not mean that they don't have any impact, you know? And presto. Latin America's got Terry's back, Japan got Teros. 100%. Latin America really loves SNK. Star, I'm Brazilian. I know. I know we love SNK. I love SNK. You're right. That's right. I'm Brazilian. I can double jump. I can double jump IRL. Wait, you're Brazilian? Yes, I'm Brazilian. Did you not know that? Yes, Star, I'm Brazilian. I was born in Santos. Eu sei falar português, gente. Não é tão estranho assim. Por favor. Eu sei falar português, eu sei falar inglês. Enfim. Yes, I'm Brazilian. I'm currently in Portugal because I know how to speak Portuguese. So my whole family speaks Portuguese, so they figured coming here would be easy. The more you know. I should make like a the more you know, little pop-up thing. That'll be funny. Alright then. Well then, we finished up blinding one of the fighters. I'll probably end up working on this tomorrow on my own time. But yeah, it was also nice to be able to start getting used to this new remote too. It's still small, and I'm still getting. You can tell I'm still kind of getting used to it. But the more I use it, hopefully the more it'll make sense to me. But yeah, I'd say that went pretty well. Well then, it's already 10:47. We've been streaming for about 3.5 hours, 3 hours 15 minutes, mind you. I think I'm gonna end the night here. As always, it was a pleasure to entertain you all. I hope you all had a good one. Next time around, I think we might do some more art. There's some fan art I want to do of an indie game that I've been interested in. I'll be sure to listen to the tunes, and I'll be sure to download some to add them for next time too, because I really do need to add more songs to our soundtrack. Yeah. Well then, I will see you all often. Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, remember to be cool and be creative.